Guess who's back? Back again. Gul is back.
Back,
Go tell
baby.
a friend, huh?
They let me back in the country.
They let him back in the country.
And they made a big mistake.
7-3 podcast is back. We've had so many people asking us,
Yeah.
where is the pod? Why aren't you on our feed?
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go? I don't know if they actually fucked with us or not, but it was nice to see people cared. And
No, same thing. Honestly, I had people asking me too.
Where's the podcast?
Yeah, where's the podcast? Which is good to know.
And we got half of the 7-3 back.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we're back in production, baby.
Yeah, we were back in production.
We're
better
back
than
in
ever.
Production.
Yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. We're recording after a month and a half.
It's been a long time.
Long time. And especially considering we were on such a roll before I left to Pakistan.
It was crazy because when he left, right before that, we were so locked in.
So locked in, yeah.
And then we had our biggest video ever.
Yeah.
350,000 views
on Instagram. Yeah, which is great.
Thousands of likes, hundreds of comments, like so much engagement.
Yeah.
So we knew when he left, like, hey, like maybe we're not posting as much as we should.
Yeah. Well, we had a good plan on how to post
on
and everything.
Paper, yeah.
But honestly, there was a lot going on with me being in Pakistan. I had a lot of stuff on my plate.
Yeah.
Ali had a lot of his own stuff on his plate while we were here. It honestly just didn't work out. We posted once or twice.
We did.
But honestly,
it didn't even, the rollout for those videos did not even turn out the way we wanted.
Because we just were so busy ourselves with other things that it just didn't work out. Like
we realized that we work best when like
we're next to each other.
When we both have the laptop open or the screens open and he's editing, I'm editing, and we both have the same vision on right in front of us, it just works.
And I think that's why, like Ali mentioned, the video that blew up right before we left, that video we had edited while 2 days we spent together nonstop, just working.
Yeah, literally.
And that's where that video came out.
I don't even think we talked about that night. Yeah, we
didn't.
That was 2 days back, like literally 48 hours.
Yeah, I knew I was leaving on a Tuesday, so that weekend before, me and Ali's just like, all right, let's just lock in for 2 days. Let's just get ahead of it. You know, we had a whole schedule planned for everything. And that's where that big video that came out of it, we edited it that day.
Yeah.
And within like 2 days,
even that those 2 nights, we recorded a couple videos that we haven't. We have so many videos we haven't posted yet. Yeah. We have so much content.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff.
I think, like you said, I think it just works out better when we're next to each other. We're fully locked in because normally, obviously, you have a lot going on yourself.
Yeah.
So do I. I think we just work better, I think, when we're in the same room.
We do.
Yeah,
we do. And we literally have a whole new segment we're looking to push out.
Yeah.
That we haven't even like...
We haven't teased it at all yet.
We haven't teased that at all yet.
Yeah, guys, it's going to be hilarious.
It's going to be good.
We were shooting that right before I left, and we had so much fun shooting. We had to kind of bring out our acting side a little bit, and we had a great time with it.
That was funny.
At least I did. I know that.
That was funny. All right, but let's go into you being back.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your trip.
Yeah, so a lot of people have been asking where I've been. A lot of the females in the comments have been like, "Oh, when is Unc gonna come back?" All this or that.
There's none.
Yeah. The 3 that are in there.
All family members.
Yeah. They're just hoping that he takes longer to come back, if anything. That's what they were asking. No, but yeah, I've been in Pakistan. I think I'm not sure if we put out a video like kind of doing the breakdown before I leave to Pakistan and stuff like that. I think we did. And the goals one, I think. Well, anyways, yeah.
No, we didn't.
Okay, yeah. See, like,
we didn't post the masterclass or the goals.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We didn't.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, tell them why you went.
Exactly, yeah. So I was in Pakistan since May 1st. I just got back this past Friday, so I was there for a month and a half. The reason I went to Pakistan is because I think I mentioned before, I'm trying to start my own luxury leather goods brand, Maison de Go. So I really had to spend some time in Pakistan with the manufacturers, actually sit with them, go through the design process, the manufacturing process, kind of dot my T's, dot my whatever it is, I's, just to make sure like everything's done correctly. Yeah. Because first thing is obviously it's not easy to go back and forth with Pakistan. Also, the reason I wanted to make sure I'm there in person is because over the phone, the product is never going to come out the same.
You got to quality control.
Exactly, quality control it. Yeah. Originally, the plan was only to be there for a month, but once I got there, I saw how technical everything is, like from the design process to actually seeing the finished product.
Plus the Eid.
Yeah, plus the Eid. Yeah, but Eid, our holiday delayed us by a little bit. But even after that, I realized I was literally at the manufacturing factory Monday to Friday, from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., sitting with them, and that's the only way things kind of get done there.
Allergies kicking in.
Oh, bro, like
dust in the eye.
Yeah, the first week was tough.
Can't breathe.
Yeah,
he would call me. He'd be like, "What's up, bro?"
Yeah. The first week was definitely tough.
Eyes puffed out.
Yeah. The good thing is, I guess the positive I can see in it that happens to me now every time I go during the summertime. So even my doctor there was used to it. He's like, "Oh, the same thing that happened last time. I know what to do."
They already know.
Yeah, even I know my treatment procedure now.
Rahan's back. Yeah. Put him back on.
Exactly. Yeah. The first week was tough, but honestly, after that, it was annoying to be gone for this long because there's nothing like your own home, especially your bed, and you don't realize how much you appreciate that till you're gone for so long. Yeah. But I think the only thing that kept me going was first, I was able to talk to my brother almost every single day. We made it a priority.
Every single day.
Yeah. Somehow I was still on American time while I was in Pakistan.
This guy's sleep schedule is so broken.
Yeah. Yeah, so broken. I would literally be like,
no matter where he goes, he has the opposite sleep schedule.
Yeah. No, but even like over there, I was like up till like 4 a.m. talking to you.
Yeah.
Because you were like over here was like 6, 7 p.m. Yeah. And then I would still wake up in time to go to the factory at like 8 or 9 o'clock.
You didn't want to sleep. You wanted to sleep in the car.
Yeah. Exactly. I was like, sleep. Let's get it all done. I can always catch up on sleep.
So what was your favorite part of the trip?
Honestly, just seeing as far as like the business aspect goes, I learned a lot. You know what I mean? It's one thing when people like, find a manufacturer overseas and just have them like send them samples and everything like that. I think you're not as connected.
Yeah.
Like I was literally connected to every single step of the process. Yeah. Like I went to the factory that makes the leather. I got to see the raw hide turn into the finished leather that I was going to use, right? I got that stuff. Then sitting with the designers and actually coming out with the way I wanted to look. Because I had some pictures for inspirations, I use Canva for like a kind of like a base of what I want the things to look like. But, there's a difference between what you have in your mind and what can realistically be done because all this is getting handcrafted there. So some things weren't possible. So I had to make some pivots and everything like that. And then, also a hassle there is like the manufacturer is just not as reliable. No. You know what I mean? I went to 4 different manufacturers. Yeah. 4 different manufacturers that promised me the same product, but only one at the end actually
delivered,
came through.
Yeah.
Exactly. Only one really delivered.
They don't all deliver back home. That's
I guess 2. I guess I could say 2 delivered, but 1 the quality just wasn't there, and I know the kind of level of brand that I'm going for. So luckily, it was the last one that we found, and it was somebody that was recommended to my dad from one of his friends, and that's just how things work in Pakistan. Everything's like who you know, right? So that part was definitely fun because beside manufacturing for myself, I also got to see my dad's side, what he works on, because he also does leathers for like bikers and stuff like that. I had never really gone to the factory that much and see all that. So that was really good to see as well.
So what's the biggest lesson you learned?
Biggest lesson I learned
after a month and a half? Because for context, he was supposed to come back
within
the same
month.
time I came back from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I took a trip to Jamaica with the family.
I was supposed to come back before him.
He was supposed to come back 2 days before me.
Yeah.
We were like, had a plan to lock back in once I'm back, blah, blah. Yeah. But then he had to extend it.
Yeah.
So what is the biggest lesson you learned after a month and a half? I told him if he took 2-3 more weeks, he would have just been fully Pakistani by the time he came back.
Yeah, literally.
He would have lost all of his Americanism. Thank God he came back and turned back into a patriot.
Yeah, I did.
Which is a separate topic. But
we'll get to that.
What's the biggest lesson being back in the motherland?
The biggest lesson I learned as far as from a business perspective is that you really have to stay on top of everything. You know what I mean? As an owner, you really want to make sure that
you're a part of every step.
Part of every step, because I think I'm more connected than ever now, because I know like the finished product, when I saw that, it made me so much more excited to see that because I know I was part of every single step. So that was great.
How about non-business?
Non-business, my favorite part being there is actually for Eid. I hadn't done Eid in Pakistan since I lived there, like back in 2008. Favorite part was I actually got to do it in my village that I haven't been in years. So, and to see the whole process of it getting done, but actually distributing it to all like the...
Tell the story of that, because it's a dope story.
Yeah, so...
Dope story.
So basically what happens is like, we bought a buffalo. You basically, all the meat that comes, majority of the meat you're supposed to dish out and give out to like the poor people in the community, right?
Yeah, you're talking about like hundreds of kilograms from this buffalo.
Yeah, so that buffalo had 350 kilos. So, right, what is that, like about 600 pounds, something like that?
And they pretty much donated.
Yeah, and we donated majority of it.
Like
we only kept a small amount of the house.
3 kilograms?
No, we kept like 10 kilos.
10 kilos?
Like 20 pounds.
But out of 300
out of 300. Yeah.
So they did a huge give back to the school and all that.
Yeah. So like, yeah, my dad has a college out there. So everybody knew, like, once we had like made the packets, basically, we called everybody in the village and everybody just started coming and just giving out, and to see how happy like these people were. Because, you know, unfortunately there are areas that are like, you know, in extreme poverty out there. So like a lot of people, like, you know, there's a handful of times a year they even get to have meat.
Yeah.
So just to see how excited, like, you know, like, because like families would come, like each kid was getting their own bag, and there were people like, no, I want my own bag. I, like, you know, that's my mom, but I want my own bag.
And they're also happy.
That. And it made them so happy. And like, you know, as somebody that, you know, is fortunate enough, for us, that's not a lot to do. Yeah. You know what I mean? But just to see the smiles and happiness on those people's faces. I called Ali that day. I was like, honestly, I felt great about it. Yeah. I mean, I want to be able to do more and more as much as I can over there.
I think that's, whenever I go to Pakistan, that's like my biggest lesson.
Yeah.
It's like how much you can do for other people there.
Exactly.
Because, you know, we live in a society here where we kind of forget how bad things can be sometimes.
Exactly, yeah.
And then when you go back home, you see how lucky you are.
Yeah, we take things for granted.
So when you can go back home and you can make an impact.
Yeah.
You know, whenever we go back, we also donate to whoever it may be, give money, blah, blah. Especially around Eid time.
Exactly.
So those kind of moments end up being like the most fulfilling moments you'll ever feel.
I felt so fulfilled, you know, and everybody's like saying thank you, and you saw it's genuine because you saw the smiles on their faces, like people were running up together and everything like that, and it was so nice. It was so nice. Like, even like my dad, I was like telling my dad, I'm like, give it all away. I'm like, it's fine. I'm like, it's fine because we can always go out.
Get some other meat.
Yeah, I'm like, we always have enough. Yeah. I mean, mind you, even after everything that we gave away, the little bit of meat that we kept,
still a lot.
Mind you, that was a second or third week that I was there. For the rest of the trip, pretty much to the last week, we used the same meat. Yeah. That's literally what I was having the whole time. You know, it's crazy.
Some people are like, oh my God, they're sacrificing animals, blah, blah, but like, everyone, so many people eat meat.
So many.
But you think about one buffalo.
Yeah. I kid you not, there's probably like 100+ people that we gave the bags out.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and it felt so good.
Yeah, and I know if you're a PETA, you know, you might be thinking like, you know, PETA bread. So you're like, damn, they sacrificed the animals. Like, how could they kill animals? Blah, but like,
yeah, but that's like the same thing if you're not a vegetarian.
Yeah, I mean, but like the amount of people you can help and feed, and a lot of these people who can't even have enough, who don't even have money to be able to buy groceries and stuff like that. You're able to, you know, help.
No, I already told my dad, like, I'm coming again next year.
Do the same thing.
For the same thing, and next year, inshallah, if we're doing good, we can do more than one.
All right, let's pivot.
Yeah, let's pivot.
Let's talk about the shorties.
Oh yeah, this is the interesting topic.
Well, before it begins,
so when I came back, right?
My brother went back.
Was struggling.
My brother went back home, and I joked with him. I was like, "You're gonna go back home, get married, aren't you? You're not telling me the truth."
Yeah.
This brother every day would call me like, a new family was trying to.
Yeah. They were trying. I gotta give it to my dad. They were definitely trying, and it's so funny. I feel like it feels all so scripted. Because every single person that I talked to,
it was the same.
They would give me the same speech about how it's time to get married. Yeah. Like, you know, why don't you start looking for women here? But I realized like that's the only thing like they all look forward to. Because as a guy, especially at a certain age, you should be doing that regardless. Yeah. So, you know, and the running joke that they had is like, oh, at least if you get married, we can have a party and have a nice dinner here.
They were trying to gaslight him.
I was like, how about I just buy you a nice dinner? I'm like, just come to the house.
We want to throw a function for you. Blah, blah. Like, bro, we could just do that.
I'm like, let's just throw a function for me being here. But I was actually honestly thinking about it last night. I'm like, I get why everybody's looking forward to that, such a big thing. Because in Pakistan, like, you know, the culture, there's no dating culture. There's no culture like, oh, you know, you're not supposed to be going out, or even a majority of the time after high school, even the boys and girls are fully separated, right? So that's why everybody's so excited to get married, because that's their first interaction.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing because imagine that's the first time in your life you're actually being with a girl. You know what I mean? Like full time. Yeah. So I was like, I get it why they're all like eager to get me married.
Your first time, so it'll be
exactly. Yeah, as far as exactly. Yeah, my first time.
Yeah.
But bro, I hate to say, so I went out with my friends Saturday, right? This past Saturday, and they're like, oh, you know, like how was it out there? Did you miss it or stuff like that? I'm like, I know it's gonna sound bad, but the fact that I saw no women out there. at all, right? So let me break it down. People are like, oh no, there's a lot of women out there.
Put the Harold and Kumar at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at the ankles. Oh,
no, Keenan and Peele.
Keenan and Peele. I'm sorry, is that Harold?
Keenan and Peele.
Keenan and Peele.
Yeah, literally, I would try to put the edit in here.
Fatima's ankles.
Oh, like look at her ankles. Look at her nose bridge.
Dude, did you see the bridge on that nose? I mean, if it is any indication. Holy garbanzo beans. There is a bridge I'd like to cross.
because here's the thing. For majority of the time, I was with my dad and his friends and at the factory, which is all majority guys, right? The few times that you might see women out, you know, it's still a religious country, so they're usually all covered up and everything.
He has a
right?
wandering eye.
Yeah. No. I don't have a wandering eye. No, I literally told my...
be staring.
No. I literally came back like with my friends and like, you know, we're all in a group. They're like, oh, what do you miss? I'm like, honestly, I just miss looking at women because I'm like...
See this shit?
No, but listen.
You know the Bengalis on the beach when white girls go to Bangladesh and they just stare at them on the beach?
There we go. No. But listen,
they're like, oh.
No, I was like, honestly, as a guy that, you know, I know I'm going to be successful because, you know, but I'm like, you gotta know, like, as a guy, my personal expenses are very low. Who you're doing it for the women. So being surrounded by women, good-looking women and stuff like that, it motivates you more. I literally told them, I'm like, I was losing motivation because you're surrounded by dudes 24/7. I'm like, I don't need this. I told Ali, I had a joke. I'm like, when I come back, I don't want to see you guys. I'm like, I'm going to get like 10 of my girl best friends and just be like, all right, we're going out to dinner just so I can like be around women. Just to get some motivation because surrounded by that many dudes all the time, I was like, I didn't want to talk to you guys. I was over it.
He was surrounded by too many uncles.
Yeah. And the other thing that I was telling my friend is like, as great as it is to go back home, people love it. Because, you know, luckily, you know, we're all settled there. The conversion rate works in our favor. So we literally have all the amenities that you want out there, right? Like, I don't have to lift a finger for certain things. It's all done. Driver, cooks, you know.
Chilling, yeah.
You're like chilling.
He'd be on the phone, be like, Hanji, auntie, chai bana do, huh? Dahi bhi bana do. Oh,
yeah.
Semia bhi de de.
Yeah, a little bit of everything, right? Because that's their love affection. They want to do that for you.
They want to do it. No, auntie will be like, kuch chahiye.
Yeah, I'll be like, no, I'm okay. But no, like they were asking me constantly, right? So as great as those luxuries are, there's nothing like being back in America. I went out with my friends on Saturday.
Turned to a patriot.
Literally, I went out with my friends on Saturday and I almost made them do the national anthem because we're out in Jersey City and we saw like a bunch of like the World Cup people out and you could really see the tourists out there, like, you know, with a bunch of Norwegian people there, a couple of Japanese people because they were playing that night too. And I was literally telling them like, they don't understand how good US of A is.
Bro.
The freedoms that you have, you don't realize how lucky you are till you actually leave the country.
We were at a graduation just now.
Yeah.
And for my sister, and they had the national anthem playing. He was the first one to stand up. He goes...
I was literally singing along the national anthem.
I'm like, tear come down his eye. Yeah. I can't believe it.
Literally, you don't
so passionate about it.
Bro, trust me, when I left here, there was like, you know, like, let's be honest, like the way the U.S. is going, there's a lot of negative going on here too, right?
Well, whenever people come to America, they're always so shocked about how great it actually
is.
When you're just a civilian, it's lit.
Yeah, I would highly recommend anybody that can travel outside. First, it's great to see other cultures.
And then come back.
But when you come back, you would appreciate your country so much more.
There's a video of this British dude who came back from America and he's back home.
Yeah.
He goes, I haven't felt the same.
Exactly.
He was like, since I've been home, I don't feel like myself.
Yeah. And I've traveled to a bunch of different countries. Like, you know, I'm sure
sometimes vacation just does that.
Yeah. I'm sure everybody
just does that.
I'm sure everybody's biased to their own countries, right? Because technically Pakistan is my home country too.
Yeah.
But there's nothing like coming back to your own country because there's a bunch of freedoms that they don't have in Pakistan that you much appreciate here in America.
Even something simple as central air.
I mean,
central air.
I mean, no, that's fine. Like, but like, I was back first day from the airport, and then all I see is like, oh, a Hispanic, a Latina, a white girl.
I'm like, Latina, he's the same.
I know, but like, you know,
you see the diversity.
There's a Brazilian, there's a Mexican, there's a Puerto Rican, there's a Dominican, there's a white girl.
Yeah.
You see all of that, right? And I know that I'm breaking it down like into one category.
Pakistan is just Pakistan.
Yeah, but I'm like
Pakistanis.
Yeah, I'm like you cannot get that anywhere else in the world.
Nowhere else in the world.
I was literally like US of A. Literally, I said that at the gas station when we stopped when you picked him up from the airport. Yeah. But I'm very glad that I did go. It was a long time that I was gone for. I was itchy to come back on the pod, see my brother and everything. But as far as like my future endeavors go and business goes, me being there for a month and a half, I think I really made some major leaps. Not just for Maison de Go, other stuff that I want to do with Ali and stuff like that. I think that was a necessary trip.
It was.
It was a necessary trip, and I think I got a lot accomplished. So I'm very proud of the time that I put there. And that's the longest I've ever actually stayed there since I was living there. Yeah. Usually after 3 weeks, I'm going a little cuckoo. But I think it helped. I was literally talking to him every single day.
We were game planning.
Yeah, we were game planning.
Literally every single day was like, what's the update?
Yeah.
What can we do better?
Yeah.
How can we make this process make more sense? But
exactly. Yeah.
There was times where things felt like nothing was gonna work out.
Oh yeah.
There was literally a time where it was like nothing may work.
Yeah.
And then it bounced back. And thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God. We kind of put our trust in God. We're like, look, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. If it doesn't, it's okay. But we'll figure it out. Regardless.
Yeah, we put the trust in God, and thank God. Thank God I have him because he pushed me through it too, because he's been in situations like that before. And I have been too, but sometimes when it's so personal, it kind of, you can't relate. You can't, it's hard to
explain it to
It's hard to explain to yourself, but luckily I feel comfortable enough talking to him. So he gave me that reassurance. Luckily, I got to give credit. My dad also gave me that reassurance, and that helped because obviously that's what he's been doing his whole life. That's something that he knows, leather and stuff like that. So I think putting that together, I
think the other thing was us just knowing what we wanted.
Exactly.
We knew what the goals were.
Exactly. Yeah.
We knew even if it doesn't work in this avenue, we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find another way. Yeah, and I think that's what taking that trip, because beside Maison de Go, like I said, we visited a bunch of other options out there for us. So we knew that one way or another,
it's gonna work.
We're gonna do something better.
It's gonna work, bro. Yeah. Same thing with this. That's why it's your 4th day back.
Yeah.
We're already back recording.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously a couple of days we couldn't. The day we just couldn't. A couple of days.
We literally couldn't. I landed
the day not we could, even. We did.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Landed Friday.
Yeah, I landed Friday.
Tuesday.
Whoa, basically Saturday.
Saturday, because you came so late.
Yeah, exactly. Midnight. I landed. My brother picked me up. Great welcome back to America.
Great welcome back to America.
Great welcome back. Everything that was on the checklist, this brother checked off.
Shout out Adam.
For me. Shout out Adam. Adam came to pick me up too. I appreciate that. Yeah, great ride back home.
Yeah, he had a fun welcome back.
I had a fun welcome back.
Was that good?
Friday night I was with him. We got home late. Saturday I went out with my friends. Sunday we had a family event for Father's Day / a little field day that we're calling it.
Field day,
So I honestly, yesterday was Monday, and all I did yesterday was just sleep it off. Because the jet lag, everything just hit me all together.
Originally we planned okay, Monday we're going to wake up early, go to the gym, and then after that, after I'd finish my work, we'll record.
Yeah.
And then we chalked it. We're like, yo, it's pouring rain.
Yeah.
Our bodies are in pain.
Yeah.
Let's chalk it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Friday, by the time we went to sleep, it was 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. Saturday, I got back at 5 a.m., which I was not expecting.
He sent me a video with the sun coming out. Yeah. I don't know what he was saying in the video, but...
Oh, I don't remember what I was saying.
Yeah? Yeah. I was like, oh, the sun's coming out.
Yeah, I was like,
we're going home.
Yeah.
I made it back.
Yeah, bro, it was jet lag, and I was just exhausted, but my friends couldn't... It's nice because they all wanted me to come out.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So that felt good. And we had a great time catching up and everything too. So it made it worth it. And then freaking Sunday, I got home at 5. My niece woke me up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to take me out, and then obviously came here for Father's Day. And that was a lot of fun too. You want to talk about a little bit how our field day went? What we did for Father's Day?
We had a big Father's Day. Had a lot of the family over. Grilled a bunch of bomb-ass food. Had some steaks, some glizzoks.
Yeah, Ali had a few too many glazzots, but whatever, it is what it is.
Everything you can imagine.
Yeah.
Everything you can imagine. We did some rendezvous to get some cakes.
Yeah. That was a whole mission on its own.
Took longer than expected.
Yeah.
And burning hot too.
Yeah.
Then we played football, volleyball, basketball for hours. Burned as many calories as you can count.
Yeah.
And
we're doing great at all the sports, by the way. We're playing against.
I didn't know Unk's knees had it in them.
Bro,
I think the dieting back home, he came back fresh.
Yeah.
Knees were working.
If you guys look, see 10 pounds
a little slimmer.
You know what I mean?
You might notice in the video, it's not Photoshop. We're not contorting.
All right.
We're not contorting.
It
wasn't
that crazy before.
I know it looks like a short bus, but it's not contorted. He lost a little bit of weight, so yeah, that was fun. And then the next day, obviously, the age gets to you. So I called him. He goes, "Yeah, Brody, my body's going."
But considering how long the weekend was,
a very long weekend.
We played I think 5 different games of volleyball. we're killing it in football against a bunch of young kids.
Yeah.
That should really have the advantage over us.
They should have.
But we're killing it.
I mean, Uncle's mossing like.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a 14-year-old, but like 13-year-old. So.
But the other one's 18.
Yeah, but he wasn't guarding.
It doesn't matter.
Uncle's bullying some 13.
Yeah.
18-year age guy was bullying.
I mean, because they're talking too much.
They was talking to him.
If you talk, we're going to show you out. I mean,
Uncle got a little bit of energy. You start picking him up and shit.
yeah, literally. Yeah, we had good celebrations in there. I wish somebody has a video. If I could, I would insert a couple clips. We had a great time. Honestly, it was a great time because my first weekend back, and I already got to see the whole family.
Whole fam.
So that was great.
World Cup.
Yeah. We got to celebrate his sister's graduation, which was nice. A couple of cousins' graduation.
Cousin graduation, yeah.
Yeah.
We watched Cabo Verde versus Uruguay.
Yeah.
Cabo Verde tied it up. That's where our next trip is because it's a beautiful, beautiful country.
I know. I love the culture, man.
I love the culture.
I've been watching so many videos on Instagram about how nice their culture is.
Such a rich culture.
So welcoming, huh?
So welcoming.
So welcoming.
I mean, there's just so much.
They have so much to offer.
So much to offer.
So much to offer, yeah.
Yeah.
Next time, if you see us wearing some Cape Verde jerseys, you know why.
You know why?
Why?
Because we just love the culture.
Bro, I would travel there just for the culture.
I'm all in.
I'm all in.
Maybe in another podcast in the future, you may see us there.
Yeah, exactly.
You may see us in the islands.
Fingers crossed, sooner than later.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully soon.
You know, I might change the team I'm rooting for. That might be when to go too deep now.
With the hype around them right now, maybe it's best to go now.
Yeah, good time to jump on the bandwagon right now, yeah. Anybody that's connected, you know exactly what we're talking about.
They get it.
Yeah, they get it. They get it. Yeah, they get it.
I know my homies' fees are corrupted. So.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Well, it's not corrupted. That's the type of feed you want to have.
That is a feed.
Yeah. That in Colombia, the two that, that's definitely been on my feed. The cultures, they're really showing out. They're really showing out their culture over
Germany.
Here. Germany has some huge cannons out. I mean, they're really out showing their support. That's what I meant to say. They came out strong, as Germans do.
They came out very full.
Yeah, they came out very full.
Nah, that's enough. It's supposed to be a family-friendly podcast. Well, I don't know why you drop cannons, but
what?
They're gonna drop something else.
No, that's part of their German salute when they light the cannons before the games. I don't know what he's talking about. That's what I was talking about.
I know about the Norwegian boats, but I never heard about.
Yeah, the Germans they fired the cannons.
Yeah, do they?
Yeah.
All 6 of them.
Homemade cannons.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, all 6 of them. Yeah. We might have to go support them. Yeah, but man, we've been honestly, even that night that I had gone out, I was watching the Japan game.
Oh yeah,
and they were doing great. My God, I was in Jersey City, and there's a bunch of Japanese fans there. They were having a great time.
Shout out Argentina.
Yeah. Have you seen the clips?
Shout out Messi, the GOAT.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
5 goals. Hey, 5 goals.
5 goals in how many games?
2 games.
2 games. That's crazy.
2 games.
A hat trick in one.
Hat trick.
That's a record, right?
Hat trick. That's where he broke the record.
Yeah.
He's continuing the record. 2 more.
Yeah.
Versus
I mean, hey, this is most likely his last World Cup. What a way to go out.
He's going out great.
Well, that's a great
5 goals in 2 games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, but have you? One of my favorite clips have recently been. Have you seen the Korean fans watching the games in Mexico City?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you know how Korea is known for like having a shortage of like population
of women. Oh no, people in general.
People in general be like, oh, we can guarantee you that that's going to be fixed if they keep going to Mexico.
Did you see the video of the Korean fans in the back of the pickup truck?
Yeah.
There was like 10 of them. Yeah. Like, oh shit.
They're like, they really immerse themselves in Mexican culture. Yeah.
They one of them put the Drewski video.
Yeah.
With the Mexicans in the back of Home Depot.
Yeah, the Asians are really having fun with this
They're
World
having
Cup.
a lot of fun.
They're traveling. They normally travel a lot to begin with.
And the Scottish.
Oh yeah, I went to
Scottish.
I saw such a 2 really nice Scottish guys in kilts.
Yeah.
Had a great time with them.
I'm jealous.
Great accent.
Airflow.
Great accent. Yeah. Oh yeah, great airflow. Honestly,
great airflow. Yeah.
For the summertime, we might have to bring that out.
Maybe we'll do
like the dhoti, the Pakistani style.
I don't know if we could do a kilt podcast.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, he sees blurs.
You know Adult Swim?
Small blur, big blur.
Yeah, the belly.
All right. I did get to see a couple of Norwegians do the boat thing at one of the places we were out at. That was pretty cool to see.
Well, they ended the last game yesterday.
Oh, I saw the whole road did it. Yeah, that was good.
Bro, the whole team and then the whole stadium.
Yeah, that was very dope. They were also in sync.
All in sync.
Yeah.
They had the drum.
Yeah.
Sick, bro.
Yeah, no.
It makes American soccer culture look like absolute garbage.
Honestly, with everything, I'm loving that. First of all, also another thing that I love is
America's doing good.
Europeans discovering American things.
And how great it is.
Such as like ranch dressing. They're taking ranch dressing back home.
Yeah.
How excited they are by our condiments alone.
Yeah,
which is great to see. But like, oh, that's something we would even think twice about. And they're like, oh yeah, people are getting stopped at the airport because they're trying to take it in the carry-on. Like,
oh, seriously?
Yeah, bottles of ranch dressing. Yeah, but
Costco, the way they view Costco, Walmart,
Costco views,
all those videos are hilarious.
Yeah, crazy thing, pancakes. They're going crazy about American pancakes.
No, portions.
Portions, yeah, American portions. Yeah.
He was like, "Is this one order of pancakes?"
Yeah.
Dude was like, "Welcome to America."
Let's hit this right here. All right, baby. There we go.
What is this?
Your pancakes you ordered.
I ordered one pancake.
That's one pancake.
This is one pancake?
Yeah, welcome to America. You know, I used to be little like you. Now look at me.
Yeah.
And it was like 10 pancakes.
And the other guy is the Italian guy who's like, oh, these are unlimited refills? This is free?
Yeah.
And he just kept drinking them? Yeah. No, but definitely good to see. I think the World Cup is definitely bringing people together. This is the most, like, I went out this weekend. I only been back one weekend. I've never seen how united everybody was.
Everyone's so unified.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, also, we live in Jersey, New York area, so the Knicks winning the championship, that's also a big thing that happened, and everybody's been united and together since then. Huh?
We don't need to talk about that.
I mean, Ali doesn't want to talk about that because obviously, you know, the Knicks did beat the Celtics in the first round to get to that.
Sixers beat the Celtics.
Oh, the Sixers.
The Knicks beat the Sixers. Get your
my bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, you couldn't even be good enough to get to this.
So we won a couple years ago. Where's LeBron? Oh.
Yeah, it's okay. He was there. He made it the second round. You guys didn't make it past the first round, no?
We went to the second round.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Who'd you beat in the first round?
We beat somebody and went to the Sixers.
No, you didn't. Sixers were your first round. Stop lying. Stop lying. We made it the second round. Keep talking shit. LeBron at 40 weren't further than Tatum and them. All right?
We were injured.
Enough. Oh, here we go. Now
Tatum didn't come back till like March.
Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Luka was injured too. See me complaining? No. You still made it the second round. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, we don't need to talk about that, but, you know, but definitely you see people united out here. Everybody's having a good time being out right now.
The world feels whole.
The world
feels whole.
Not to jinx it, I hope it stays that way.
I hope it stays this way.
Because if you considering how bad things were a couple months ago with everything happening around the world, America was kind of getting a bad rep and everything.
Shout out to soccer.
Shout out to soccer, bringing people together.
Yeah, sports entertainment. Yeah, man. You know they you know the saying with the Coliseum, give them beer and bread and watch how they go crazy.
Exactly.
But at the same time, like, look how much people can interact with each other and realize, like, hey, like,
we're not so different after all.
What's portrayed in the media is not. It's
nothing.
It's not what real life really is, man.
Not at all.
You see how everyone's so unified.
Yeah. Like I was talking to some of the Europeans there when I was out. They're like, oh, like we were surprised, like, because everybody has like this negative thing about
connotation
like,
of Americans
are like so like
stuck up and all
stuck up. They're only interested in themselves. And he's like, everywhere we've gone, people have been so nice, so helpful. They've been like going out of their way to make sure that they're having a good time. Yeah. I'm like, no, that's the American way.
We love it.
Yeah, we love it. We love to see people from other cultures coming in.
Especially from where we're from. We're used to so many cultures.
Exactly, yeah.
We have so many friends from so many cultures.
Yeah, exactly.
So for us, it's like, okay, like you're one of us.
Yeah, there's another one. Yeah,
exactly.
One of us. Yeah. No, but yeah, so what I do want to know, Ali, is obviously I was gone for a month and a half. I know that was a tough month and a half for you. I know you went in a deep hole a little bit. How was it? How was your side of it? How things were here when I was gone?
You know, I had to start reading books.
Yeah.
Starting to journal.
That's good.
Really emotional time in my life.
Yeah. All because I was gone, guys. See, this is how much he loves me, and I love that.
I started an FPM journal.
Yeah.
Which we may end up releasing at one point in the future. An FPM journal. Yeah. Where you write down your financial goals and where you're at, your physical goals, your mental goals, and you kind of just walk yourself through what's your plan and, you know, doing some visualization exercises about where you want to go with your life. But
and also I think this like for big visualization, but also accountability, right? Like considering we always talk about like FPM.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we're writing down those goals and looking back at it, it kind of keeps you accountable.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of see where you started and the progress that you're making.
The cool thing I've been doing is like I'll have Claude take my ideas and then be like, okay, prompt me on my FPM.
Yeah.
And then I'll take the prompts it gives me and I'll free write off of it.
Yeah.
So financially, you'd be like, okay, where do you see yourself
and like
right now? Where do you see yourself in the future? Who are you?
Yeah.
What are your goals? What are you looking to achieve?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the numbers and metrics out of it because I'm not really looking for a certain follower goal, subscriber goal, monetary goal. It's more like, what are the things I want to do?
Yeah.
And how can I achieve it with the most passion possible?
Exactly.
And do it the way I want to do it.
Yeah.
And like being proud of my work.
Exactly. Yeah. I think the key point you said is passion.
Passion.
Yeah. As long as you have passion in what you're doing, I think you'll always find a way to become successful.
Literally every line I'm writing now, every statement I'm making, it's implementing God.
Yeah.
And
that's
making sure that like I know like, hey, like if it doesn't work, God got me.
Yeah.
If it works, I know God got me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try my hardest. I know God got me.
Yeah. And I think,
no matter what.
Yeah.
You gotta be good with or without the end goal.
Yeah.
And just knowing that you're gonna follow a plan and God's gonna guide you on that plan. So like I've been really into trying to make sure I do. I don't know. You've been gone for a month and a half. I had a vacation in Jamaica.
Oh yeah.
I've been working with some clients for Zaya Solutions.
Yeah.
Building a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Working on a bunch of different things as well, and just trying to just keep achieving what I can achieve and keep. I think changing the way I view myself and my own self-identity, and by changing my own self-identity, my own habits, my own routines, becoming a better me.
Exactly.
So I think that's kind of been what it's been, like locking in on the own personal self, because I knew when he came back, it was going to be lock-in mode.
Yeah.
You know,
we're calling this the
great lock-in.
Yeah.
This is the great lock-in. 2026 in general has been
like that.
The great lock-in. And I think while he was gone, while he was busy with his stuff and like, you know, he himself was working on his own personal stuff, and we would talk about how we're managing that kind of stuff. But for me itself, it's going to that place alone, figuring out what I want to be, who I want to be, how I want to get there, who's around me, and what are the right reasons for it. And trying to get to where I want to get to in life. And knowing that when he came back, it's all in, you know?
And I think like having that FPM skill, writing things down, you kind of know what distractions to cut out. You know what I mean? Like you said, certain people might not be the best for you in certain situations. But before we change the topic, one thing that Ali did mention, I want to jump upon it, was that our relationship with God has definitely, it was always there, but I think it's deepened. Especially like every day we would talk, at least once a day, how I was telling him like how being back home, you know, I was going to pray a lot more and stuff like that. I was starting to like, you know, be even more thankful than I am, right? You know what I mean? Like it's a lot easier. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. When things are tough, everybody always goes back to like, you know, God and like, you know, whoever the spiritual entity or whatever
and
they believe
I think
in.
when you do go through things,
and
then you stop blaming the world, and you take accountability, and then you start thinking about, okay, what is God trying to show me?
Exactly.
It changes your lens on everything, bro. Like literally everything about the perception of the way you view yourself and how things in your life are happening changes when you start considering the fact that God is trying to teach you something.
Yeah.
It sounds mad weird, bro.
No. It makes perfect sense.
Like you can twist it whatever way you want. Even if you're an atheist, whatever it may be, you could say the universe, the stars, the
spiritual
science,
energy,
spiritual
whatever
energy.
you might believe in.
It all works.
Yeah, it all works. Yeah.
It all ties down to there being some kind of greater force that's pulling you towards whatever you're focused on.
Yeah.
Right? So if I'm focused on living a certain lifestyle, best believe I'm going to achieve that lifestyle, whether it be bad, horrible, or kill me.
Yeah.
But then when I change my perception on the way I view how things are going to end up coming out and say, okay, when I was doing my best, what was I doing? I was passionate. I was working hard.
Exactly.
I wasn't overstressing myself or killing myself over it. And I was just doing me, being me.
Yeah.
And then when you bring that back and you bring God back into it, you get to see kind of like the light at the end of the tunnel a little bit, where you're like, if we try this, if we do this, if we put God first and just let things play out how it's going to play out, it'll end up eventually in your favor when you're trying to do the right thing. Whether it be friendships, relationships, business.
Yeah, there's so many
anything.
situations that I've been in now recently where I'm like, oh, because, you know, there's goals that I've always wanted to achieve, but it just never happened before this time. But now it made me realize when I'm going through it, I'm like, oh, I wasn't prepared like 2 years ago when I first thought about this. I'm like, There's
Compared
clearly a
now.
bigger picture out
Yeah.
there. Things had to work out in a certain order
for things to happen.
for things to happen.
Even when we talk about when we didn't think anything was going to work out, right?
Yeah. There's been times like that too.
What did
Yeah.
we say? What we were saying on the phone? Let's just trust God.
Yeah, let's just trust
Let's
God.
just trust God. And
Yeah.
and literally we trusted and
Yeah.
it worked out.
It worked out great.
You know,
yeah.
sometimes when you just let it go,
Yeah.
you know, people
Sometimes
say
you can't overthink it.
yeah,
Yeah.
when you just let it go, it'll end up working out itself.
Yeah. We're
Especially
still
when you have
putting
the right intentions.
we're still putting in our 100%. We're
Yeah,
still passionate about what we're
yeah,
doing.
yeah.
We're still putting in the work, but you can't stress the outcome till it just happens.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Like, yeah, all you can do from your end is just keep giving it 100%,
Yeah.
and the outcome will be there. If it's not there, you'll know how to pivot. There's going to be challenges along the way, but as long as you keep believing in the bigger picture, you'll get to the end goal one way or another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Remember, there's not one route to the end.
There's
There's multiple routes.
That's what I say. It's always
Take
about
whatever works best for you.
It's always about the journey.
Journey,
not
not the finish. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it sounds whatever you may say is cliche, whatever. But like sometimes you can get to the Lambo. What I saw a tweet recently, it was like just bought a Lamborghini Urus, and I realized that money shit don't matter because I wanted to stop on the highway and shoot myself.
Yeah.
Bro didn't care he had an
of
Urus.
course,
Bro didn't
yeah.
care how much money he had.
Yeah, of
Because
course,
sometimes there's so much more to life than just that value. Like yes,
No, there is.
do we
100%,
want a
yeah.
certain car? Do I
Yeah.
visualize myself?
Of
Do
course.
I practice?
Yeah.
Like yeah, I am gonna have a RS7, a Lambo, this and that.
Yeah.
But that's not that's not the end goal, you know.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's
Those
so
are just the
much more.
fruits of your labor.
That's
along
the fruits
way.
of your
Yeah.
labor, and that's kind of like what you bring to fruition. But
Yeah.
there's so much more to bring, you know. Like
Yeah.
when you think about your relationship with the people around you,
Yeah.
relationship with your family,
Yeah.
relationship with life itself.
Yeah.
Those are worth way more.
Way more
Your mental, that's why it's in the FPM. Your mental is worth way more
than anything else.
than the F.
Yeah. 100%,
And the
yeah.
peace.
But
goes
if your
straight to them.
mental is right, your P is right, the financial would just
it'll
follow.
work out.
Yeah.
You know?
I would really put
Or you'll be content enough anyways.
yeah, put the physical and mental before, and the financial would follow.
Yeah.
Trust me on that, because I've seen that more clearly than ever. I've
100%.
had, like I've always said, I've had the F before, but the F that's coming towards me now is going to be in a whole different scale
different level.
that I don't think I would be ready for if I was in a previous mental state or physical
Exactly.
state.
And you know, when we think about who we were the first podcast in February versus now, is literally two different human
Two different people,
beings.
yeah. Two different people.
different human
My whole
beings.
mindset has changed. Honestly, even like my friends were like, oh, like, you know, I'm talking differently. Like, you know, there's like a different aura about you.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And just like, it was great to see that because I starting to see that by myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like every day I'm waking up with a different mindset. And I've never been more excited about the next day, you know, than I've ever been in
And
my
if
life.
you could take something out of this, find somebody you trust,
Yeah.
find somebody who you know will have the best intentions for you.
Yeah.
Lock in with them, bro.
You just
Like,
need that one person, bro.
find you a Berdasky who's
Yeah.
on the same page.
Yeah. Makes it a lot easier when you have somebody. You know, like I think in the system that we live in America is so it's made around the fact that you gotta
Competition,
kind of
rat race.
But the people that made it is because they made it because they're with people. It's a lot easier to do it with a brother that's there with you every single day that we could talk about.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like
That's
he's
how you
helping with-
exponentially grow.
Exactly. Yeah. He's helping with my stuff. I'm helping with his
It's
stuff.
easier doing work with
Yeah.
4 hands than it is 2.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
think they've just tricked us into thinking the lone ways to go.
Yeah.
'Cause
The
that
lone
way-
wolf, the alpha,
Exactly.
solitary
Yeah,
wolf.
exactly.
Everyone
And
has
I think that's a
person.
way of keeping people discouraged.
It is.
Because you will never make
That's-
it to the top of
No,
those
but I
people.
mean, look, even if you do,
Yeah.
you're in solitude.
Exactly. Yeah.
You've confided yourself to being so alone
Yeah.
that you don't even have the ability to cherish the other things in life that humans are meant to be. We're supposed to be community raised. It takes a village to raise a child. Like,
Exactly.
why does that apply to the fact that even living,
Yeah.
you do need people around you? Yeah,
100%.
there's gonna be times where you have to independently travel and work on
course,
yourself.
yeah.
That's a part of life too.
Of course, yeah. But that shouldn't be like your majority of your life.
Yeah, you know,
what I mean? Yeah.
That one thing I learned when I was in hard times, you know, was realizing that, you know what, I have so many people that love me,
Yeah.
so many people that genuinely care for me,
Yeah.
that even if you lose somebody, you lose a significant other, you lose a friend, you lose on a business, whatever it may be, when you go back to what you actually have,
Yeah.
sometimes that's even more richer than what you were even
Yeah.
working on. The
And they
whole
help you
time.
get back on track. Those type of people.
to something
your
better.
friends. Yeah, to
That's
something
what
better,
that's
yeah.
what this did for us.
Exactly. Yeah. For both of us. Yeah. 100%.
That's
yeah.
what this did for us.
No, I definitely agree.
That's the
That's a welcome back.
Welcome
podcast.
Back podcast.
Yeah. Excited to be back, guys. We have a lot of stuff coming. I know we took a long break, but
I know y'all missed us.
I know you guys. Yeah. I know you guys missed
I
us.
know y'all missed us.
Yeah, we're gonna be on your feet a lot more. As always, please, please, please like, subscribe, comment, because we're really about to switch this to a whole different level.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to see it firsthand.
Everything's gonna be
And
different.
I'm so freaking excited about what's to come.
Yeah.
I showed Ali the samples for the first time today. And I'm just so excited for everything that's about to come. Yeah. All right, guys. Peace out.
It's from
Thank you.
Sally and Rahan.
Ali, Ankh. Peace out. Turtle Bay.
Shut up.
That was good.